Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the ZXspectrum. We're looking at a scary game, but I think scary maybe for a different reason. This one's called The Evil Dead, published by Palace Software in 1984, and written by Michael Fox. Why I sort of like stammered there is, it wasn't really released, it was come as a bonus game on CAULDRON, because perhaps they didn't think the game was good enough to be released in its own right. But influenced by the movie The Evil Dead, a horror flick from 1981, which I think is still going today after being rebooted in 2013, and you control, I guess, Ash Williams from the movies. Here I am, Ash Williams. Yes. You can't go diagonal. It just seems like you can go left and right, up and down. We've got up and down, left and right, and we've got a fire button, it says, but I can't seem to fire anything at the moment. I don't know what that thing is. Oops, it's like a it's flip screening away. Yes, as I said, comes as a bonus game with CAULDRON. Also is available on the BBC Micro and the Commodore 64. At the moment, I'm not really that impressed. It feels a bit like a typing game. Now, you see my energy going down on the bottom right. That's going down when I walk. Is it? I think, yeah, a bit like some other game, which I can't quite remember. Anyway, let's go. It's top-down action. It's not very fast. It looks like you can't shoot stuff, although there's occasional object turns up, or some legs. Occasional object will turn up, like a spade or a sword or a torch. Presumably we can use that. Can we go up that door at the top? Not sure how big the map is, but look at the walls. They're all brickwork. Right, I'll go for there's a torch. Everything's frozen for a while. Don't know why. Energy's going down. I suppose when the energy goes to zero, you're doomed. I think killing the enemies, you get an extra bit of energy. There's a guy on the top left. Oh God, watch your eyeballs, folks. And that's blown up there. So it looks very, very basic. It's not great fun at the moment. I'm assuming we've got 3 lives. Can we go up there? I don't know. If you completed this game, let me know, because not quite sure what I'm doing. The movie The Evil Dead was a classic from 1981. Sequel The Evil Dead 2 in 1987. It's become a TV series as well, and I thought that was pretty good, but they didn't deserve this sort of game, that is for sure. I think the idea is just to survive as long as you can, really. So it's not too advanced. Just pick up objects. As soon as you kill something with the object, your energy might go up. If you bump into something without the object, your energy will go down. And just get a high score as you possibly can. There's a spade there. It's a magenta spade. So we can probably hit something over the head with it if we can do. It's a weird house. I presume it's Ash's house. Don't know who the other people are running around. Maybe that's our other lives we've got left. Yes, this game's rubbish, isn't it, really? Let's not dwell about it. I can see why it wasn't released in its own right. A bit like Track and Field wasn't released in its own right on the Spectrum. Come as a compilation. This one, well, it's about there. Spectrum could do so much better than this. I'm not sure if it come out on any of the 16-bit systems. If you know better, let me know. But there might be some better games out there based on The Evil Dead because it's such a good movie. Right, okay, so this was 1984, before Evil Dead 2, before the reboots. So I don't know why, because CAULDRON, the main game, that wasn't based on anything really. It's like a Halloween-type witches game. And this is the movie license, so why wasn't this the top game? Why didn't they put all the power on this and CAULDRON was the weak game? I don't know. Look at the enemy there, they try and attract me. If I go left and right, it's going to move a bit. Yes. Oh man, Caravan. Not particularly great. Right, so I'll see if anything happens in this game, but I think there's about either just 3 or 4 screens. Some doors open and close. Doesn't look like we can go up through there. If you know different, then put it in the comments section. Just basically clout stuff as long as you possibly can, really. Go, Ash, go. Don't turn into any of the enemies. Oops, I died there. What killed me there? Maybe I ran out of energy. Anyway, we're back to... Oops. Yeah, we bump into any of the guys, we seem to lose energy. Also, it's not a game I would recommend playing. As a B-side on CAULDRON, maybe just about okay, but probably best just play CAULDRON instead, I would say. If you had this on the BBC Micro or the Commodore 64, let me know. Now, it utilises the current microspeech, which I haven't got wired up to this, so that might make it a bit more exciting. The current microspeech was like a voice box that's plugged into the Spectrum and can do speech. Didn't sound too human, it sounded a bit robotic. It would say like, hello, something like that. Ash Williams. Yeah, so it wasn't great. You could tell it was a robot. Welcome to Channel Vids. There we go. Voices like that. Current mic speech wasn't voiced by me. Yes. You probably that probably brought back memories for you current mic speech people. But that was in the future with your computer talking to you at that point. Before then, I only knew when it said Ghostbusters in the game Ghostbusters. Busting makes me feel good, and busting this game probably yes. I don't think you can complete this. I think it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So you either get bored, or there's a power cut, or you die, or all three. Enemy trying to get at me there, but they're stuck between that wall. Better games are available, quite a lot. The channel's about reviewing, well, everything really, the good, the bad and the ugly. We just don't stick at the best games. And it's not about great gameplay either. It's all about having a laugh really. Seeing the games, give a bit of information, but most of all, getting rid of stress. If you're in a stressful time at the moment, hopefully these videos and the channel in general can defeat that for a bit, take you out of reality. Have a look at the live streams if you get a chance. Tend to be on a Tuesday at time of recording. Sometimes go on to a Wednesday instead. Thank you to the subscribers who have subscribed so far. If you like this kind of stuff, then please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And a huge shout out and thank you to all the members on all the tiers which are helping keeping this channel running. It all adds up and it keeps me moving. I often say it, I work part-time, well, part-time stroke full-time. I always say, I like to do this full-time because there's so much other stuff I could possibly do with the channel, so thank you, members. Right, kaboom! Energy's looking a bit low here. Now, normally, if I was here on my own, I would have turned this game off by now because it's rubbish. But, yes, I'll keep playing it to get a review out of the thing. I don't think too much else is going to happen. We're out of the house now, in sort of like the back garden. We've got a funny little weird hairdo, unless we're balancing a pot on our head. If you haven't seen the movie Evil Dead from '81, then please do so. It's supposed to be horrible. I suppose it's a bit funny now, and it carries that humour through in the modern day games. I think there might be, or films, I think there might be one in production, a movie, at time of recording, due out in 2022. I might be wrong. You might be wrong. At the time you're watching this, you might have already seen that movie. But make a mental note, Nick. Watch the Evil Dead. I've got to see that. It's a bit over the top. It's a bit crazy. Would have scared a kid in 1981, but with age, it's now got a little bit comical. What's that yellow thing there? Maybe it's a stink bomb. So why is that bit open, and why can't I go up there? Why can't I go up through there? I mean, why? Perhaps it's just a window. Perhaps it's just a window, and I've died again. Energy down to 4. Energy down to 0. Kaboom! Yes. Unlucky, Ash. The biggest nightmare is this game, I think. Palace Software, 84, written by Michael Fox. That's not Michael J. Fox from Back to the Future. This is a different Michael Fox. He made better games than this, but I'd imagine he might have made this not knowing it was going to get released, perhaps, and thinking, oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I would prefer it if the guy could move diagonally as well. That might have given it a bit of extra power. Give it a bit of the acid attack magic. Or go through there, but no, but we can't go down there. I don't know what this thing is. A tombola or something. What is that? Do you know? There's good animation on it anyway. It's the best thing in the game. Roll out the barrel. So axes and spades will turn up and they'll disappear. They won't stay there very long. Get them and kill these spooks. I don't know how you put an axe through a ghost, but anyway. Oh, we're doomed, are we? We're doomed again. Well, great score, it says. Great score, but not a great game. See, I've beaten Ashley. She says Cheryl and Scott. If you're a movie maker, Evil Dead 1, you'll get a few ideas for special effects. I think it was pretty low-key in terms of the budget. Can't quite remember what happens at Evil Dead 2, but I still think it's quite funny. I don't own them on Blu-ray or movie. I don't know if they're available on Netflix. I really don't know. But give them a watch. The Evil Dead. I don't know why I've loaded this. Why have I played this again for? Anyway, let's do a quick go. Let's just muck about this time. Go on, sir. I'm desperate. When I pick up the axe, I'm desperate to do fire button and it'd fire an axe, but you can't do it. It just doesn't actually physically fire them, which isn't very good. So you see the sword's turned up below, but I can't fire it in any way, unless I say I'm not getting. Press fire to pick that up. Now I need to chop someone, and I think if you successfully chop them, your energy does go up. You can see next to my energy there's another 2 zeros there, so presumably you get lots of energy. But why would you want to survive hours and hours and hours on this game? Because I think I've seen all the screens, unless there is a magic way of getting up the top, but I think that's just a window in the house. We can't get out of here. It's just going to be death at some point. It's just how long do you want to drag the thing out? Hopefully not too long. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of what's the name. It's with the house has blown up, or we've blown up. 2 lives left. Yes. So compare these top-down games of Attic Attack, and it doesn't really compare, but I'm comparing it with the best that was out there. That you wouldn't get this sort of game from Ultimate. A few things moving on the screen at the same time, so the programming might be a little bit interesting. Maybe if this was a mini game within the actual game itself, that might have worked a little bit better. So there were some 2D bits and some top-down bits also. Very, very basic, even for 1984. I don't think too many kids would have spent too much time on it. If they'd been given it in the playground on a tape, they probably would have copied over the tape with something else. Even if it was fart noises, I think. Yeah. So, you know, free game with Cauldron, fair enough. A bit more interest on the B side if you're interested in programming. So people wouldn't have actually bought it for this, they would have bought it for Cauldron. Check out the review of that. I've reviewed that quite some time ago, Cauldron. There's Cauldron and Cauldron 2. I think Cauldron 2's Return of the Pumpkin, I think, with you control an actual pumpkin in that one. Weirdness, baby. Yes. Boof. He's dead, or am I dead? Energy's still... This is our last life, I believe. We can only but hope. I don't know what those severed legs belong to. What killed us there? The yellow sparkly thing means instant death. I do like that animation, though, when it goes to there. And I do love that font, The Evil Dead. That's really well done. So they're the best bits. And it'd probably be lifted if you have the micro-speech. Goodbye. So I hope you like to have a look at that one. That's The Evil Dead on the ZXspectrum by Palace Software in '84. A bonus game attached to Cauldron, really. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself as it goes into demo mode. And a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.